Hey guys, so we did a stain project and we did some staining on a exterior deck, and we used a semi-transparent stain. The product's called Ready Seal, and about a month after we stained it, the customer called us complaining because it was still wet, it was still oily, and at first glance when you look at it, it doesn't look oily, but you can see that they were tracking oil into the house. You can see that their feet, underneath their feet, was still oily. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to fix that. So what they recommend is getting mineral spirits and using mineral spirits to clean off the surface of the deck and take off the oil that's sitting on the surface of the deck. What can happen is that if there's moisture inside the deck boards, if you didn't give it enough time to dry, the oil would just sit on top of the water. But what happened in our case, we gave it 2 days to dry. 48 hours is what they recommend, and it was hot days, so there was low humidity, so it dried off pretty good. It absorbed the stain beautifully. Now the problem is that I think one of my employees actually oversaturated the surface, so the surface actually had too much stain, so it kind of absorbed into the wood, and then the rest of it just kind of sat on the surface, and it just never dried, which is weird. Anyways, I've never had this problem before. So I'm gonna show you guys today how we fix it. So we're gonna get a pump sprayer, and we're gonna fill the pump sprayer with mineral spirits. We're gonna saturate the surface. We're gonna make sure we go a little heavy with the mineral spirits, just to make sure that it gets all of it, and then we're gonna go over it with some rags. So that's what I'm gonna show you guys today on how we clean it up and how we do that. All right, so this is what we got right here. Deck sprayer. Okay, so this is the plan right here. We got the sprayer already right here, primed and ready to spray with the mineral spirits. And then we have a paint pole right here with this drywall sand pad right here, where you can attach this paper to it. But what I'm attached to it is a rag. So that I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna let it soak for maybe 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna wipe it off with this rag right here. I'm just gonna attach it to this thing right here, so I don't have to be over on my knees doing it, by hand. So like this, just wipe it all off, and then that should take care of the problem. Put enough, otherwise it's not going to wipe off the excess stain. So if you want to choose a time in the day where the sun is actually hitting the deck, so that way those stains can start to come up, that stain can start to come up, that oil can start to come up through the fibers, so that way you can actually wipe it off. Because if it's a cloudy day, it's a cool day, you're going to have to allow the mineral spirits to sit a little bit longer, so that way you can wipe it off. So this is how it's going to go. I'll show you guys how to do it. All right, there you have it. So the areas that have direct sunlight, those are the ones that dry out the fastest. And the part where there's no sunlight tends to dry a little bit slower. So I would suggest you just don't put anything over it. Wait for the sun to hit it. The sun never hits it. Just give it time for it to dry, so that way everything can dry smoothly and look as good as it does now. So now hopefully we won't have no problems stepping on this deck and tracking in oil into the house. So that's how you fix it.